Yo, okay, the last time I made a video on this channel was September, not sure about September, but around 2016. Why is this darn cable not coming the way I wanted it to come? That's what she said. Let's see here. Yeah, so the last time I made a video on this channel was in 2016, and that at the time is when I was posting a lot of productivity videos and such. I since unlisted and deleted a lot of those, so you'll probably only see a handful of videos on this channel right now. But I actually wanted to come by and make another video just because, I'm able to do that and I have the equipment and such. So what I want to talk about in this video is me when I first made that decision to stop drinking for 30 days and just everything that came about as far as the pros and cons to not drinking for 30 days. So it was kind of weird on how it all started. The actual time that I said I wasn't gonna drink was was February, the full month of February. I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna drink. Like I drank, the holidays of December, January. That's always like just family time and drinking. And then like mid January, I went to Mexico where we were drinking more, and I just felt really lost in terms of like it was a new year. I had a lot of like a plan to set. I had a plan to follow, and with the holidays and family and vacation, it just kind of threw a lot of it off. So for February, I was like, you know what? I'm starting the year now. Like the last month was just like a big blur because so many things were going on. So let me stop drinking for the month of February. Let me get a holding on this. Let me get a hold on this year. And then after that, I'll assess and see like if I should just start drinking again. So to preface this, it's not like I was an alcoholic by any means. I didn't drink every single weekend. I it's not like I was seeking alcohol every single night or anything like that. It was just one of those decisions where it's like, why am I really drinking right now? Like I'm out here at some bar. I'm here, well, not some bar. I know exactly what bar I'm at, but I'm here at this bar with friends, and it's like, but why do I have to drink to be here? Or, like then the morning that I had the hangover, I'm like, why do I want to put myself through this? So it wasn't anything grand of like, man, I've been battling alcoholism for the last 6 years or anything like. It wasn't anything like that. So I just wanted to stop drinking so I could just be more focused on working and to get this year started. So I just said for the month of February, not gonna drink. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip straight to the just the learnings that I took away from it. All right. So here you go. There's five main things that I took away from not drinking for a month. And since February 1st up until today, which is April 20th, I've, as far as days, not the quantity of drinks, but the days that I've drank, whether it was 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, it's only been 4 days. So for 3.5 months, I've only drank 4 days, and of those 4 days that I drank, maybe once it was like a couple of shots with my friends or family. Actually, one night I did get messed up. The next day I was hungover and everything, and I was like, why? But yeah, so it's only been 4 days, four like events that I've drank since February 1st. And these are basically the biggest highlights of the not drinking. All right. So, and these aren't in any specific order. These are just ones that I wrote down. So, number one being unnecessary amounts of calories. Like one thing is to eat calories, right? So like if you go and eat some juicy, tasty, delicious burger or tacos or pasta or shrimp or have you, right? You're actually consuming some food. You're fueling yourself, albeit nasty and probably unhealthy and filled with butter and grease, but it's still food. With drinking, you're just drinking calories. You're getting fat. You hear it all the time that you get the beer belly or whatever. You're just drinking calories. So that just sucks because nothing really goes to that. You just drink it. And you can still be hungry, and then you go eat, and then it just more and more nastiness into your system. So, for one, if you're trying to lose weight, if you want to watch your weight, if you whatever, just simply cutting out the calories from drinking will have a significant impact. If you are on that, like I want to lose weight, or if you want to start somewhere with losing weight, drinking is a great one because it's just an ungodly amounts of calories that you're consuming for no reason. Number two is unnecessary amounts of money that you're spending going out. I mean, and I've done it myself where I'm like, you know what? Just 1 or 2 beers, like nothing more than that. Like I got to work the next morning. I got to be up for some events. Like I just 1 or 2, that's it. Keep it chill. All right. Dang, 6 shots later, 3 Moscow mules and a couple of friends that are still coming, you're easily past 100, $120 of buying. And not that like you're going out there to spend money, but it's like you're with friends, you're having a good time, they get you a drink or someone gets around, so the next round is on you or what have you. So it's all for, it's all for a good time, but you spend a lot of money on drinks. And then if you do this like every weekend or Friday and Saturday, a couple of weekends throughout the month, it definitely adds up. So without drinking, you don't spend any money, which is really good because it's just a lot of money goes into drinking. Of course, like it doesn't have to be that way. But, if you're there with a good time, having a good time, have drinks, the vibes just keep on going around and you just want to keep it going and you'll end up just buying drinks. Number 3 is this one is it's fun for when you do it, right? But it's only fun for a few hours, right? You get there at 9 or 10, maybe like 1-ish, 2-ish, right? And that's basically it. I mean, that's like the highlight of what you're drinking. Like, of course, you can go after, you can do something afterward or what have you. But like when you're drinking and when you're doing that, it's like for a few hours. So it's a very short-term, short-lived time that you're actually having fun. And then going on to the 4th point is that then you got to mess with the hangover the next day. Of course, you don't have to drink to excess. I get that. I just so happen every once in a while I get a hangover. But yeah, like the next day when you get a hangover and you're feeling so sluggish and oh my gosh, like I got this headache, I can't move, I want to sleep in until 11 a.m. and by 1 p.m. you're barely getting up. And once you get up, you still got to go through the fogginess and the redundancy of like trying to wake up and like, oh my God, I don't feel good. And not until 4 or 5 p.m. are you actually awake and you're able to do something. But from like 11 to like 1, 3, 4 o'clock, you're just like, oh my God, like I'm feeling so slow, like I don't want to do anything. And you're just feeling like crap. Which leads me on to point number 5 is you're unproductive for that entire day. So number 3 is it's short-lived. You don't get anything out of it. It's only for a couple hours. Even if it's with your friends and family and you're having a great time, it is only for a few hours. And really, like it's not that big of a deal to go and drink. Not to hang out. The hanging out part is cool. It's the drinking part that it's like I cannot drink and still have a great time here. That leads on to like the next morning, you have a hangover, which you feel like crap and you can't do anything, which then leads you to not being productive for that whole day. And that's probably what got to me most of like, I hate taking a full day to recover so I can feel good again. Like it wasn't until like 4 or 5 p.m. where I'm like, whoo, yeah, like now I feel good. Let me go and actually like do something with my life. That was very, 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 very not good for me in terms of like, that's like the biggest con of them all for me is that the next morning, the next day, I just couldn't get up and go run. Like I'd have to wait hours and hours for it to get out of my system to feel normal again. So if you're thinking about maybe just stopping for 1 month, I would definitely recommend it. I personally I don't like the unproductiveness that I had for that next day, but also it's just like I also just like being in control of myself. If I wanted to make sure that as much as I enjoyed drinking and I like drinking, I was still the one that was making the shots and not the drinks, right? No pun intended. But the main thing is like I wanted to make sure that I was still in control of saying like, yeah, I don't want to drink. I don't need to drink, so I'm not going to drink. As opposed to saying, I know I don't have to drink. I could stop if I want. But since I don't want to, I'm going to keep on going. But I could if I wanted to. I don't want to have that mentality. So I wanted to stop and say, I can stop drinking, right? And this doesn't mean I didn't stop. This didn't mean I didn't go out anymore. Like I would still go out to bars with everyone, and everyone was still drinking. Literally everyone would still drink, and everyone was getting drinks and all that jazz. And I would just be standing there with my mint in my hand, pop it in my mouth, and just kind of, entertain myself while everyone's drinking. I just have like a glass of water, and I'm chewing on my mint. So I didn't stop going out. Maybe a little bit, but I didn't really stop going out to bars and stuff. I just didn't drink. Was it weird? Was it were people like kind of, getting on me for that? No, it was just, I just chose not to drink. I let people know I wasn't drinking, and that was basically it. Like it was weird at some times where like you can tell everyone is in the vibes of drinking, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm completely sober right now. But I like, even when that was happening, I was super excited for the next morning because I was like, man, like tomorrow I'm not gonna wake up with a hangover. I'm not gonna wake up with a headache. Like I'm gonna just get up and get going again. So that's something that I was happy about because I knew I wasn't gonna get slowed down. And that's just something that I was because like not again, not that I drank so much, but just because it's happened so often, I was like, oh my God, like I'm drinking this Saturday night, but tomorrow morning, oh, it's gonna suck. But waking up knowing you're not gonna feel like crap was a total benefit. Now, does that mean I'm not gonna drink ever again? No, I'm gonna keep on drinking. Again, like right now, I'm actually in the cutting phase. Like as far as weight, like I'm dropping in weight. I started like at 160. Now I'm like at 150, 149. Just because I wanted to see if I was in control of the food and if I could I just wanted to see what the process was to lose weight. So I'm losing weight just because I wanted to see what you have to go through to lose weight. But same thing with the drinks. Like I'm doing this cutting because I want to see if I was in control of the food, could I not eat because like I didn't need to eat instead of just eating just because I felt hungry. So same concept. That's why I'm doing that. I'm gonna keep on drinking, not right now because I'm cutting weight, but like I'm not, I didn't push it away forever. Like I'm still down to drink. I still want my Moscow mules. I'll still take shots. I'll still drink some wine. Not right now, but I'm still open to it. But it's just good to know that I have the discipline and the willpower to say no when I want to. Same thing goes with the food. And it's just good to know that I'm in control, not the food, not the drinks, but me, and I can make those decisions. All I really had to share. I don't know if I'll be posting another video soon. Maybe, maybe not. Highly doubt it. I don't know though. So I don't know. I guess just subscribe, keep in check with me, and see if I'll upload another video. By the way, I do have another YouTube channel called Detail Groove. That one has 108,000 subscribers. That's where I've been active these last several years. Actually, is on my Instagram right now is at Detail Groove, and it has like 7,400 followers. I think. But that's where all my effort has been at. Is actually on that other channel and that other business. So this isn't my first video on YouTube. This is my first video on this channel because if you want to check out Detail Groove, that's where all my other actual content is at. So I don't know. I'll see you guys on the next one, if there is one. All right. Peace.